think... Ugh, I had to create a new stream. Okay, I think... Oh, here we go. Okay, I think things are coming back up. Crimea River, I apologize. Anybody who comes back in, I apologize. Yeah. So I do all my streaming and all my work on a laptop. And I guess that some point during the night, one of my dogs had come walking by and disconnected the charger from my computer, and I only just noticed when it started saying, "Hey, your battery's about to die." So, yeah, that's yeah, yeah. It's just I feel bad now that you know because it's technically not the same stream. So I tried to rejoin, but it didn't look like enough stream health was there. So I had to restart the computer. It just chaos ensues. The dogs are at it and dogs are at it again. That's okay though. Let's see. You know, I'll have to update all the details and all that stuff later. But anyways, is picture and everything coming through just fine? Oh wait. Just occurred. Why is sound not coming through my headphones? It's coming through the computer. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Okay, how does that sound? I think that's better. It's now coming through my headphones. Crimea River, is everything coming through on your end okay? Good, perfect, awesome. Alright, well, at this point, let's pick up where we left off. So, I think, let me go ahead and pop the chat back out again. Pop out chat. Perfect. Pop this in. Okay, so that, minimize that. Okay, I think... Alright, I think we're okay now. Now, hopefully I don't get sabotaged by my dogs again. Oh man, I love my dogs, but they can be such a pain in the butt sometimes. Oh man, I wouldn't have them any other way. They're just they are amazing creatures, dogs just in general. But the three of my dogs, they yeah, they have gotten me through some hard times. But it's one of those, I need to figure out some kind of different setup for my computer here, because where I do all my recordings, I'm in what is affectionately known as the man cave in my home, and it's my house has kind of, the way it's designed, has like two living areas, and the one living area that's towards the front of the house has kind of like my sports memorabilia and all that. Well, the main living room, the one that kind of is in the main portion of the house, that's like my wife's living room, and we'll all just kind of sit in there and watch TV, or hang out in there during the day, but then at night when we all kind of retire for the evening, and she wants to go and watch her shows, and I want to come out and game or something like that, then I'll come out here and hang out. But the laptop that I use is on a kind of an end table, right next to right next to the couch. And wait a minute, Oh, that's right. Yes, I do need this. Um, but it's on an end table right beside the couch here, and I need to figure out something to do with the charging cable because the dogs are notorious for coming around, especially when they get excited. They'll start you know doing their thing, running around. Somebody comes up to the house or something, they'll you know be barking their heads off, and uh, they'll always come out and unplug the laptop kind of thing. Um, which thankfully the laptop I have is designed for that. It's got one of those magnetic charging cables, so if somebody steps on it or something like that, it just kind of unplugs it and it's good to go, kind of thing. But oh, my wife is calling me at the door. Hold on, just one moment, please. Alright, so sorry about that. My wife was getting ready to go to bed, so she wanted to wish me good night and all that. So, anywho, but oh, that's what I was talking. So the way that it's all set up, the dogs will come over and they'll step on the cord and it just pops out. And it's designed to just, if any kind of pressure or anything like that, it just decouples from the computer and won't break anything. So it's a great feature, and I absolutely adore it. Especially because my dogs, they get so excited over the littlest things. They can see their shadow and they start barking and freaking out. But they will come through and they'll stomp on the cord, and then if it didn't have that decoupling feature, my couple $1,000 laptop would just be flying through the air with the greatest of ease, like the young man on the flying trapeze. And I prefer that not happening. But no, I was talking earlier about the subscriber count, and as I was actually coming on, I thought Sam was 630 when I was mentioning it earlier, but in reality, because I had to shut down the computer and fire everything back up and all that stuff, I came back to the YouTube page. Actually, Sam was 632. I have completely gained more subscribers today than any other day by far and away, and I'm really curious as to what happened to trigger that. Let's see. Oh no. Okay, that won't work. So these have to be loaded. Alright, well. You know what? It is so cool. Like I said, it's. I think before today, my highest subscriber gain in a single day was 9. Which again is small numbers when you compare it to other YouTubers, yeah. But for me, that's amazing. It's incredible. And again, it just leaves me so grateful that something happened to really promote the channel, and on YouTube's end, and that people are subscribing because they hopefully enjoy the content and enjoy what it is I'm providing to them. So it's an awesome feeling, and it's it's one of those where I have a day like today where so many people have signed up that I just wasn't expecting, it being only the second day of the month. And I'm already 32 subscribers beyond the 600 that I had from the video I made. Like, it's just incredible, just absolutely incredible to see those kind of gains and to see that kind of stuff happening. So it's just one of those that, again, grateful, humbled, and happy. Just glad to see that it's continuing to work out and all that stuff. And like I said, where I'm at now versus where I was at when I first started the channel is wildly different, because wasn't really expecting too much from this. I just wanted to make something that was entertaining, firstly to myself, but then thinking that it'd be entertaining for others. And it grew into a 600 plus subscriber YouTube channel. It grew into a community of people that I'm so incredibly grateful for being a part of. It's just, sometimes it feels a little overwhelming to think about, to kind of put it into perspective kind of thing. But at the same time, it's one of those, like, oh hey, no, weights, no, still need weight, there we go. But still, at the end of the day, I'm just so incredibly grateful that things just seem to be working out and going the way they're going. We'll just put 2 on, we won't bother with 3 stacks. So yeah, it's just at the end of the day, today has been a pretty good day over here. With everything all said and done, like I mentioned earlier, I kind of expanded my knowledge and how to do things. I have made some very positive gains for the channel, and it's just been a fairly solid day so far. Just oh no, stop. What is going on? Oh, I'm hooked on the back one. That's, no, stop. There we go. There we go. So it just dawned on me, I'm gonna have to, because I started a new stream, I'm gonna have to go through and update all the background information, put in the various stuff. I think I can do that after the stream is done though, so I'm not that concerned about it. So you figure this is what, 6,000 and a partial? No, 7,000. It's gotta be 7,000. Partial's still in the production point. So I'm curious as to how much this is gonna get me everything's... No, stop. When everything's all said and done. Nope. You know what? I could no, I can't load the tractor. Hey, wrong direction. People like my personality. It's awfully... I guess I never really thought of myself in that regard. Like, I don't know. I try not to, like, think about myself too much, kind of thing. So, to have, somebody, say something like that people like my personality, it's... Well, one, it's incredibly nice of you to say. I greatly appreciate it, Crimea River. I don't know, it just... Like I said, before this channel started, I'd never, like, put myself online. I don't have a, quote-unquote social media presence or anything like that. Like, I have a... like a personal Facebook and things like that, but I'm never on it, so I don't, like... I don't know, I've never been one, like, too deep into the online realm, and it was just one of those that... Yep, I figured that was going to happen. I need to adjust this. There we go. That's better. But when I started the channel, that was one thing I was kind of thinking about is... Am I going to be capable of producing the content that people are going to find entertaining, or is this just going to be a project for myself kind of thing? And when I first decided to do this, I was talking to my wife about it, and... Oh, you know what? Before I sell this, is this the only place that takes it? That's something that I should look up before just running over here. Wait, is it this one? Yes, it is this one. Yeah, McFadden Farm. Okay, cool. But I was talking to my wife about doing this, and she, asked me, what what makes you want to do it? And it's like, well, I mean, as I've previously stated a few times, I just wanted to create like an entertaining space. I wanted to be able to just create a portion of the internet that was meant to be entertainment and entertainment only. I just don't feel like there's too many spaces like that anymore where it's just dedicated to the enjoyment kind of factor, and just creating a place for people to just come by and hang out and all that stuff, and it started out even smaller than what it is now, and it has grown significantly from there. But I told her, a worst case scenario, it could be something that one day, when I'm gone from this world, that's my daughter can sit back and like, hey, there's dad, talking and doing something that he found entertaining and that he thought was fun. kind of thing. So it's one of those that hopefully one day, you know, she'll be able to look back and be like, hey, you know, that's my dad, and you know, he was doing something that he enjoyed and that he had passion for. So just kind of one of those oh, why did I turn in here? I guess I can cut through the, yeah, here we go. So I don't think I have anything else that requires pallets. I think I've got the fertilizer, and I could go and sell that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll take a truckload of fertilizer and sell it. Ooh, you know what I could do? Does this trailer take lime? No. Low loaders, yes. Does this take lime? Let's see, stones. Does take lime. Alright, now I wonder, can I take this to the lime production and use this to fill up? We are going to do a little experiment here. Oh, wait. I did see this. Oh, wait, that was my truck bed. Oh, so that doesn't leave me hopeful. You know what? I'll just go ahead and park the trailer, and then I'll pick up the tipper back. I'd rather know that I'm at least going to get something, like the fullest extent, and instead of just having this one tipper back. So I think it has to be like palletized in order for this trailer to recognize that there's something to pick up. Oh no! There we go. So I think I can do here is just get some of that lime and run it down to the sell point. So I got almost 100 and, what was it again? Like 180,000 liters? Nope, this way. Nope, that's slurry and digestate. Oh, 200,000. Oof. Okay, well. Yeah, I've got plenty to spare. Oh man, I just saw the time. It's almost midnight. Whew. So I think what I'll end up doing is probably run a couple of truckloads and of this, maybe pick up a truckload of the fertilizer. You know, that's a thought. How about I start with the fertilizer and then the lime? And between all that product, it should be kind of a good start. It should put me in a good place to do the next. Whoa! Hey, there's a bar there. So much product is in here. Okay, not too shabby. So that's probably about $2,000-$2,500 per 1,000 liters. So that's gonna be a good payout. There we go. All right. 30 grand. Nice. Go. This is a cool little production site. I really like this. I really like when modders and whatnot, they will go in, modders and map makers will go in and like utilize, like, even if it's the pre-existing mod, like this is just the debris crusher, it's just kind of mounted into the wall kind of thing. But I like how they will utilize structures and whatnot and kind of dress them up, even if they're like the base game stuff, that they'll like be able to utilize them in such a way as to be able to make them look fresh and new and something that we're not used to seeing. That is a really kind of a gift that some map makers have and some modders have, is being able to take something that's already there and be able to dress it up in such a way as to, you know, make it their own kind of thing. Really like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa there. I guess the truck wanted to do a little do-si-do or something. Don't know what that was all about. That or it wanted to do its best impression of a ballerina? I don't know. Okay, let's see what we'll get for this. I mean, 8 grand for a truckload? I mean, considering it was just stones, and really it wasn't anything, because all the stones I got for this was from the grain mill as a byproduct, so that's basically just 8 grand that I made from nothing. That's, yeah, I think that's, yeah, that's a better way to look at it. You know what? Positives. Gotta think of the positives. In a world full of negatives, one man dares to think positively. Cause that's the brighter side of life. Oh, goodness. See, it's funny, if somebody were to ask my wife, how can you tell when Dave is, you know, getting tired or something, and she'll tell you it's like if he's starting to get goofier and goofier than what his normal state is, then he's tired. And if she was there, it goes again. And if she was standing here right now hearing me say this, she'd be nodding her head along and like, yep, that's it. So yeah, the more goofy, the more tired. Oh, goodness. Tell you what. It has been an amazing night hanging out with everybody. You know, Crimea River, Dust Bunny, Ryan, Jody. Just had an absolute blast with y'all tonight. I cannot tell you just how thankful, grateful, and just I got to thinking about it. I think it was yesterday, and to think how people from all over the world have a means, especially because when I grew up, I was born in the 80s, right before the internet was a thing. And, if you wanted to talk to somebody who was outside of your immediate circle, you were, writing letters, kind of thing. And to think now we're to a point to where, I can have a full-blown conversation with people who are hundreds of miles away, tens of, thousands of miles away, hundreds of thousands of miles away, whatever the case may be. Like, it's just an amazing thing. And yeah, the fact that this medium, YouTube, has brought us all together to enjoy this this time together is such an amazing thing. Alright, there's something about that curve right there just doesn't like me. If it's not the curb, it's the curves. If it's not the curves, it's the driver. And maybe we ought to just start blaming the driver. That seems to be the common denominator here. It's the driver. See how much line we got there. So I'll probably take it down to 100,000. I'll still leave me with more than enough to do whatever I want to do with. But yeah, this community is just beyond what I ever expected it to be right now, and it just leaves me hopeful for the future, being able to go forward to eventually build something that is just miles above where we're at now. Right now we have, Farming Simulator 22 and the 4 main types of content that I make. The live streams, the Let's Plays, map tours / updates, and then bloopers or the shorts. Those are the 4 main types of content that I make on this channel. And, it would be amazing to be able to expand that out and to do other things. Maybe one day, like we were talking about in the last live stream, maybe be able to do a collaboration with Mr. Seeley P, or to do a collaboration with DJ Goham, whatever. I mean, it just, like, the prospect would be really, really cool kind of thing. But it's one of those that only time will tell. And I'm definitely willing to put into work and to get this channel to where, I can, do those cool things, to be able to, put out more varieties of content, to put out the, different styles of content, whatever the case may be. Let's see. Maybe one more trailer load. I think that'll be kind of a good cutoff for selling the lime. I don't want to sell so much that I then have nothing to fall back on. Let's see. Perfect. I do love how forgiving the game is when you're like loading into trailers and stuff. In all fairness, like if this game was like really like quote unquote farming simulator, all that product should have been on the floor. I should be having to come back here with a bucket and just like scooping it all off the ground and just, it allows for like these kind of live stream laziness, as I can call it. Oh dear, oh dear. See, I'm just trying to do the Wiggle Bottom farm. That's what it is. The curb wants me to do the Wiggle Bottom farm. That's what we're boiling it all down to. There we go. Perfect. Oh yeah, look at that. 100,000 liters. We do have some bread. I could sell the bread. We've got furniture. I could sell that. Yeah, but it's not enough to really warrant the trip at the moment. I think there's only 2 pallets of bread and only like 4 pallets of furniture. It's not really worth it. Yeah, I think see, 245,000. I mean, it really, that's not that bad, and that should leave me a good place for the next episode. Yeah, I think that's yeah, it's gonna be a good place to leave it. But again, I want to thank everybody who came around tonight, everybody who, participated in the comments, and just, again, makes these live streams just so much fun and so much fun to do. I thank every single one of you. Crimea River, thank you so much. Dust Bunny and Ryan and Jody. I don't think I left out anybody. Yeah, I think that was everybody who was participating, and anybody who just stopped by just to see what this channel is all about. Thank you too. It's just, again, one of those things that sorry, I was concentrating there. It's one of those that, it's just so cool. I've said it 2 or 3 times in this live stream alone, so just thank you all so much for stopping by. Thank you all for participating. I hope that everybody has a fantastic night, and yeah, I can't wait to see y'all. Let me think. Depending on what happens with mods, as always, Most likely, what will happen tomorrow, if there's no map tours, then there will be a episodic. So one of the continuations of this series. If there's new maps or map updates, then those will take priority. And yeah, I think. There we go. Yeah, so episodic, and then depending on when the episodic releases, which will likely be, it will be recorded tomorrow, which means it'll be released on Friday, because today's technically Thursday now. It'll be released to members. It'll be released probably Thursday night, Thursday or Friday morning, and then for everybody else, it'll be released at Friday at 5. Then give about a day to buffer for the live stream, so potentially another live stream on Saturday is what I'm tentatively going to guess. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna leave it. Thank you all so much. Good night, Crimea River. I again thank you for dropping by and hanging out. I hope everybody has a fantastic night, and take care.